Steve Taylor with Think HR and Insurance Services. We create benefits that people understand and will actually use. In this video, we're going to talk about the latest UHC cyber attack issue that people are worried about. So you may have seen in the news lately that UnitedHealth had a cyber attack. So people are wondering what's going on, what's the latest news. So in this video, we're going to go through some of the updates. So the problem has not been 100% resolved yet, but this is an update as of March 8th. I'm sure we'll get some more this week. But basically what happened is Change Healthcare, right? They work across the health system and they do the clinical, administrative, and financial processes to make it more efficient for payers, for providers, for consumers. They're basically in charge of administering all that information between where's your bill going, what was the code, what's all the information that is going in and out. There's a lot of sensitive data that can be in there. So this is a cause for alarm, right? So one thing UHC did immediately of finding this information is they shut off the Change Healthcare EDI or the electronic feed. And what that did is it's caused some delays for people as far as, getting instruction on, hey, like, where is the billing? Did the claims get paid on time? Where's the information that they depend on in order to either administer like different medicines, all that. And we'll leave the link to this in the description so you can do a little bit more. But this is their response back. So they have information on how do you get temporary funding assistance, right? As a provider, how do you get the Optum IEDI solution? How do you get access to that? This is one of their newer products, but it sounds like they're going to let you get some access to it while they're fixing the situation. And when you go through this too, there's also we'll give you some different timelines. You can see a lot of this stuff should be restored this week. Medical claims, I think that's the one I usually think through most of the time. The provider payment, I do think that that's definitely important for the providers to get paid, right? Because they're business owners as well, a lot of them, especially the out-of-network folks. When you look at the pharmacy services, that becomes very crucial and important. But it looks like a lot of the small business companies are small groups. They're not impacted by this. It seems like it's more of the large groups that are. And that's what some of our reps have told us on our side. But if you need all the latest updates, it will give you very specific information on the pharmacy claim payment side. From a technology perspective, right, they are still investigating. They're letting you know that there. And they'll give you a thorough assessment of the incident. And then here's some attestations that they have. All right. There is more information on exactly what happened from what they know so far. This did happen on February 21st. They do explain how they took immediate action. Like we said earlier, they cut off the Change Healthcare system to prevent any further impact. But and they are working with law enforcement as well, right? But the systems haven't all been restored yet, which is maybe why you're having some delays if this is impacting you. And I'll give you more information on that. But more importantly, I think it is good to know that they've been in touch with the law enforcement, and they've also already done their 8K on their Edgar, right? So like when you look at this, if you're publicly traded, you have to give this information out there, right? So they do have filings here where we'll talk about, this section, material cybersecurity incidences, financial statements and exhibits. So they'll show you this information and what's going on. So if you look at the filing, now look, I'm not an expert in this field. However, if you have an IT team or you have like a lawyer that you're like wondering, you want them to look at this and give it a pass through, I definitely say, hey, I'll share the link in the comments for you. But take a look at this stuff and, see if it's something that does impact you. Again, thank you for watching this video. It was just a brief update to let people know where things are at with this UHC cybersecurity issue. It still seems like it's an ongoing investigation. Doesn't seem to be impacting small groups. However, they haven't given us all the info yet. So if you are being impacted by it, hopefully this video was helpful in giving you an idea of where you can go for a resource. And in the comments below, we will leave a link to it so that you can have quick access and share it with anybody you think was impacted by this. All right. Steve Taylor again, Think HR and Insurance Services. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions about your plan or you want to know what your options are, we're happy to be of assistance. Just go ahead and book a 30-minute time on our calendar. More than happy to help you.